To me, the smell of Christmas is, I think, spruce. Because I think growing up in California, when those candles would come out, it was the only way that we actually got any sort of a winter because we had no snow, we had no seasons. So it was always that sort of pine smell that going to the Christmas tree lot and smelling that and getting whatever version of you can in pine or spray. That was that to me feels like Christmas. Because also, when do you smell that any other time of year? Cookies I get year round, unfortunately, but pine only get at Christmas. Christmas traditions, it's really just about being with family. So we never leave the house. We're together all day, whether we're making gingerbread houses or baking cookies or sitting around watching movies or all piled up. I don't know how my family tends to, everybody gets in the same bed. Somehow we just spend 7 hours a day all together, just chatting, and it's really nice to have that time because it's rare that we get the time where we're all together in one place for such a nice chunk of time. Actually, my dad makes the good cookies. My mom, she, yeah, she makes cookies, but she doesn't really share them. So I love the smell of them, but it's more that it's like tantalizing. But my dad does share his cookies. My favorite holiday film is Holiday Inn. It's such an amazing movie with Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire. But it really it goes beyond just Christmas, but it feels very much like a Christmas movie. And then also It's a Wonderful Life. I mean, how do you get better than that? I do love those claymation movies too. Those are pretty great. I haven't outgrown them. Well, what I think is really nice at Christmas time is it's very easy to get caught up in buying presents and getting presents, and that's all wonderful. But I have friends who actually take their children to donate, to work at a homeless shelter the day before Christmas. And I thought it was so nice because they still celebrate Christmas in a very grand way, but there's an awareness that other people out there don't have as much. And so I love that. I love finding ways to balance that. And there are gifts that are available that really do that. And this what Gucci Premier is doing with Time for Change is incredible because you can give this wonderful fragrance that your sister or your mother or your wife or your daughter gets to enjoy every day, or any of their other fragrances. They have men's fragrances as well that you can share with the men in your life. But then you get to go on and they make a donation, but you get to choose which organization you connect with most, whether it's health, education, or justice for women. So you're getting a gift, but you're also giving back to the world. It's a gift that keeps on giving because once you go on timeforchange.org, there's no way not to stay invested. You keep tracking the project that you've chosen, you share it with your other loved ones, and that is more rewarding often than something that you use for a few days and never really pick up again.